Welcome to the Wealth and Love Blueprint, where love meets logic and money reveals the truth.
All right, listen up, because this is for all the guys out there who are putting in the work, you're showing interest, you're trying your best, but you just keep getting ghosted or stuck in the friend zone. You're left wondering, what did I do wrong? Well, you're about to find out. There's this huge psychological blind spot that's been wrecking all your efforts. And in the next few minutes, we're not just going to point it out, we're going to completely flip the script so that attraction just happens. It becomes a natural side effect of who you are, not something you have to chase after.
So let's just get right into it, because this is the big paradox, isn't it? I mean, think about it. In every other part of your life, at the gym, in your career, the more effort you put in, the better the results. But with dating, it seems to be the total opposite. The more you push, the faster she seems to run. So why is that? It's because you've been fundamentally misunderstanding what attraction is all about. See, it's not logical. It's not about effort. It's about emotion and perceived value. You've been playing the game with the wrong rulebook this whole time. And this slide right here, it nails the core problem perfectly. On the left, you've got your intention, which is totally pure, right? You just want to show her that you care. So you text, you call, you make plans. But look at the right side. That's her reality. She doesn't see it as caring. She feels it as pressure. It feels smothering. And that gap right there between what you intend and how she perceives it, that's the graveyard where attraction goes to die.
Okay, so let's break down where this all goes wrong, because 99% of the time, it starts right there, in your pocket, with your phone. We're about to look at the exact ways your texting habits are actively pushing her away, even when all you're trying to do is pull her closer.
Do any of these look a little familiar? Always being the one to send the first text, hitting her with a double text when she doesn't reply right away, or responding the literal second her message pops up. You might as well just put a giant neon sign on your forehead that says, "Hey, my life is totally on hold, just waiting for you." You think you're creating connection, but what you're actually doing is killing all the intrigue. You're getting rid of any mystery, any challenge, and you're giving her zero reason to invest any of her own thoughts or efforts into you.
And this quote just gets to the absolute heart of it. Think of it like a video game. The whole point, the fun of it, is in beating the level, right? Overcoming the challenge. If the game just handed you victory on a silver platter at the very beginning, would you even bother playing? Of course not. By being constantly available, you're handing her the win before she's even had a chance to play. The chase is over, and usually, so is her interest.
And look, this neediness, it doesn't just stay on your phone, does it? No way. It escalates into the real world, and fast. I mean, look at this timeline. This is the classic too much, too soon flame out. You have one great date and your brain just explodes with fantasies. By day 3, you're spilling your guts, confessing these deep feelings that haven't even had time to actually form yet. To her, this doesn't feel romantic. It feels weird. It feels uncalibrated. And frankly, it's a little scary. You're not building a connection, you're just building pressure. And the easiest escape from pressure? Ghosting. Okay, let's move on to the next major trap, and this one is tricky. It's what we call the nice guy syndrome. And let's be crystal clear about this. This is not about being a good person or a kind man. This is about a specific kind of nice that really comes from having no boundaries and a deep, desperate need for approval. It's about being so agreeable that you lose yourself, and it is an absolute attraction killer. So what does this actually look like in the real world of dating? It means that everything you do is driven by fear. The fear that she might get upset. The fear that she might leave. So you avoid any kind of conflict like the plague. You end up sacrificing your own personality just to become a mirror of what you think she wants you to be. But here's the honest truth. That's not coming from a place of strength or genuine kindness. It's a strategy that's born from deep, deep insecurity.
And this insecurity, well, it shows up in some really unattractive ways. You become this chameleon, right? Agreeing with every single thing she says. You're constantly fishing for reassurance. Are we okay? Did I say something wrong? Which just puts all the emotional work on her. You get clingy, and instead of making her feel safe and secure, you actually make her feel like she's your caretaker. You're basically showing her that you don't have a strong center. And if you don't respect yourself, how can you expect her to?
All right, we've spent enough time on the problems. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's talk about the fix, because it is powerful and it's something you can start doing today. We're going to shift your entire mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. And trust me, this is the master key to flipping the entire dynamic.
This slide shows you the two realities you get to choose from. Over on the left, you've got the scarcity mindset. This is the world where you think, she is the prize, and I have to win her over to be happy.
That puts all the power in her hands. But on the right, that's the abundance mindset. That's where you are the prize. Your life is full, your purpose is clear, and you are already happy on your own. A woman becomes an amazing partner to share that journey with, not the source of it. And look, this isn't arrogance. This is unshakable self-worth. This is the very core of what it means to be a high-value man.
So how do you actually build this reality for yourself? Well, you use a little psychological tool called the scarcity principle. It's simple, really. We are all hardwired to want what we can't easily have. Just think about it. Limited edition sneakers, exclusive events. The principle is exactly the same with people. Now, this is so important. This is not about playing manipulative games. This is about becoming genuinely scarce because you are busy. You're busy building your life, hitting the gym, chasing your mission. When your time is truly valuable, she's going to feel that, and your perceived value will go through the roof. So what can you do, like right now? It breaks down into 3 concrete steps. First, give her space to actually miss you. Step back. Let her have the chance to wonder what you're up to. Second, match her level of effort. If she sends you one-word texts, you do not send back a novel. You just mirror her investment. And third, and this is by far the most important one, redirect all of that anxious energy you feel and point it back at yourself. Your goals, your mission, your purpose. Pour your energy there.
You know, when you really boil it all down, all of these strategies, the space, matching effort, having a purpose, they're all just side effects of one single core trait. And this right here, this is the foundation of everything we've talked about today. The single most powerful aphrodisiac on the entire planet is genuine self-respect. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? When you truly, fiercely value your own time, you don't have to ask for respect. You command it. It's just a natural result of how you live. She's going to feel that centeredness, that purpose in you. This has never been about learning pickup lines or some weird tricks. It's about becoming the man. It's about building a life so damn compelling that a great woman's presence is just a bonus, not a necessity. Okay, now it's your turn. It's time to actually put this stuff into action, because theory is totally useless without practice. Of all the desperate habits we just covered, the double texting, always being available, being way too agreeable, which one really hit home for you? Be honest with yourself. What is the one behavior you're going to commit to dropping starting today? Just deciding is the first, most powerful step. This is how you stop chasing and start attracting. This is how you change the game for good.
By aligning your heart and your finances, you unlock true growth. Subscribe to Wealth and Love Blueprint.